Hello, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to GUNPLA VLOGS show. And today we'll have a full review of the 1:144 Grimgerde from the Iron-Blooded Orphans Mobile Suit Gundam. So before we go to our proper review, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you will be informed for my next videos. Now, let's have first a 360 view of this Grimgerde. Okay, so that is the full 360 view of the Grimgerde. Okay, so let's talk about the Grimgerde now. I know that some of you, or maybe all of the Gunpla fans there, or Gundam fans there, is already familiar with Grimgerde because this unit showed up on the first season of the Iron-Blooded Orphans Mobile Suit Gundam. Okay, now let's take out all of the accessories equipped with this unit so that we can check the articulations and some of the aesthetics of the main unit only. Okay, now that we take off the equipments or the accessories of the Grimgerde, so now we'll look the aesthetics and the articulation of this unit. So first is the color of the unit. The color is in something reddish pink. That is the color. The color here, there's only one tone of red here, red from something reddish pink, and the color of gray on the frame, and also a color white, which is this color is like a tubing. Okay, and then the stickers used here is only in the face, which is in this part. It's like it's in the mouth. Okay, and inside here is the eyes, and the other is on the other accessories, okay, which we'll talk about later. Now let's talk about its articulation. So the articulation of the Grimgerde, the head can go down and up in that manner. It can go side to side. Okay, it can also rotate if you insist to rotate it in 360. Yes, it can. The upper like horns here, or I think it's like a wing in the head, it's not moving, it's just staying there. Okay, and it can do some the what you call the chicken neck. Yes, there is that movement. And then after that we will go to your arms and shoulders. So let's have first the shoulders. The shoulders, both of the shoulders can go 360 like that, and then the arms can fold. Yes, it has a gold articulation in the shoulder, in the elbow, like that, and then the wrist can rotate, both of it. And then let's go to its the shoulders. The shoulders also can go in front, so you can see it's moving there, front and then back, that far and back here. Okay, so that is for the upper part, the shoulder and the shoulders, and the elbow and the wrist and the hands. The manipulators, we only have two. There's nothing, there's no extra something expressive hands, nothing. So it's just the holding hands. No trigger hands also, even this kit has a gun. Okay, so now let's go to its waist. The waist, or it can rotate, and that is one of the weak part of this kit, which is the waist is very easy, which is only a ball joint. It's very easy to remove, or it's very easy to be detached. Every time that you move this one, or you play along with this one, it's very easy to be detached. Okay, so and also here we have a movement here. It can go front, it has some crunches, and can go, oh, that's it. It can go back like that, and also front. Okay, so that it has a crunches, so some ab crunch. Okay, now next is the legs, and next is the legs and the feet. Okay, so the legs Yes, it can have a super high kick. Okay, and it can bend. See, it's very easy to lose, man, this upper body. So let's just take that the back and let's focus here. So the side skirts can move. Yes, both the side skirts can move because the side skirt has a ball, something a little bit of a ball joint here, so it can move like that. And then this part, the knee can bend until there. Okay, so it has a good articulation in the knee, and your legs can rotate in 360, but be careful with the joint attachment. Okay, so it's the same with the other one. And your ankle or and your feet can move like this. It has also a movement like this one, like that, and then like this one. So it has a very good articulation, but again, please be careful because some of these joints are very easy to be detached during movements of your unit. So the front skirts, there's nothing. Okay, and also the same with your back skirts, it's just steady like that. Okay, so that is the articulation for your Grimgerde, and I can say that the most weakest part of the articulation of the Grimgerde is the waist, the ball joint in the waist, which is very easy to be detached. So in order to have a solution for this is I think you need to put some paint here or a nail polish and let it dry. After that, stick it back, so and see if will stay put, if it will be more steady than this one. I don't know if all the unit is like this, or maybe it's just mine. Okay, so that is the articulation. Now let's have the accessories of your. Okay, so that is your Grimgerde with everything it comes with. Okay, so let's talk about its weapons or its accessories. We have here, it's like a rail gun. This is the gun of the Grimgerde. This gun has some part of articulation, so this in the front handle it can move like this and like this, so he can hold it some of it hands in a side position. So how to install the hands is very easy. You just need the holding hands of the Grimgerde and insert it. No need to detach the arm guard, but please be careful with this part. Always put this part inside. And we also have this one. This is a shield. As I saw in the series, this is the shield and a sword within a shield, a sword within a shield. Okay, so but these swords can be detached, which this shield is connected in the elbow part. So let's take out first these swords and let's attach this one. So you will attach this at the side of the elbow, right there, another one here. And the last accessory of your Grimgerde is its swords. These two swords, which is trivia. The material used in Grimgerde's swords are the same materials used in the claw of the Barbatus Lupus Rex in the second season. Where can we store these two swords? So as you can see there already, that the swords can be attached in the shield, but if you don't use the sword, you need to attach this in a reverse manner. Okay, so let's detach again the shield, and you can see here that there is some peg here, a hole, peg hole, and you have a peg here in the side of the sword. As you can see there, you can attach the sword in here, there, and then you can store the sword within your shield. But also the sword can be used within the shield, which is, it's like a long dagger like this one. So if we can attach that here, it's look like this. See, so it's like a sword or a dagger sword. So here, so if you want in this side, let's try to look at where when the sword is stored in your shield. Just clip the peg and then back here and there. See, so it's clean. And now I will show you the sticker. The other stickers used is this part, which is I wish that it's more better if this sticker is a color separated part. It's much better because below the stickers it has some details or a panel line details. Okay, so it's not only that the sword can be used within the shield, but you can also detach it and put it in the hand or the handle of the Grimgerde. So it can also be handled like this, and the same with the other sword, which can be attached on the other hand of the Grimgerde. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's the articulation, the aesthetics, the design of your Grimgerde. So some of you may think that the Grimgerde is like a grace, but I tell you that the Grimgerde is not a grace or not a grace custom, which is like the Ryusigo, which is just change its color. It has its own frame, which the frame is called the Valkyrja Frame or Valkyrja Frame, which this frame is also present in the Calamity War. During the Calamity War in the IBO or the Iron-Blooded Orphans. So the frame of the Valkyrja Frame exists together with the Gundam Frames. Okay, but the Valkyrja Frames has only, I think it's in the story, I think it only has a 11 frames. And one of the frames that survive is the Grimgerde. Okay, so that is your Grimgerde. It's the front, the side, and the back. So articulation of the legs. Okay, and some of the issues here is the waist. That is the major issue of the Grimgerde. That is the waist, and the issue also of the non-movable skirt of the front skirt, which also hinders some of the movements. But as you can see in the articulation, that it can have a high kick, a very high kick, but at the back you need to spread it out first, and then that is the time that you can put it there because of the non-articulated skirt. And you can see waist joint detached again. And also additional part, this part can move. This is your, I think this is the booster part here. Okay, now let's have a comparison of some of the IBO kits that we have. So I have here the Vidar, the second season unit. This is the Shodo frame of the Vidar, which after installing the real frame, it becomes the Kimaris Vidar. So as you can see, Vidar is much a leaner frame than the Grimgerde. Okay, but I think they're same in the height, but because of the horn of the Grimgerde, it's much taller than the Vidar. Okay, but accessories wise, Vidar has so many accessories. Okay, maybe I will make a review of the Vidar in the next videos. Okay, so we'll not forget to compare the Grimgerde to our most loved granddaddy RX-78-2, the usual size of a 1:144. Okay, so it's much more higher than the RX-78-2. So the Grimgerde is much taller, and also you can see the more details. The Grimgerde has more details than the granddaddy. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so I just want to add that this rifle here, or the gun of the Grimgerde, can be attached at the back part, which before you can attach it to the back part with this peg, this hole, this peg here, you need to detach this one. This, I think this is the magazine, maybe. You need to detach this one and attach in this part in the reverse position, and then at the back you can see here a hole in the skirt, in this non-movable skirt, and attach the rifle in a reverse position, and then just like that you have now your attachment of your rifle at the back part of your Grimgerde. Okay, so now verdict. Yes, Grimgerde is a buy because of its solid build, its aesthetics, its design, the panel and opportunities there's so many detailed surface there. But the downside of the Grimgerde is only the waist joints, which is very easy to be detached or easily detached when you move it. Okay, and the shield, I can also see some issues about the hollow parts. It's much better if it is solid, yes, and it's much better if the Grimgerde also has an extra expressive hands. Okay, so the colors is very beautiful. It is something reddish pink, and it's also much better if the Grimgerde has a 2 different tones of reds there. Okay, because it's so plain if it's only something reddish pink, but again we can still modify by painting it or some modifications, especially the parts which use stickers, so you can add something there. So that's it, that's the review of our Grimgerde. So I hope you enjoy and you learn something about this review. So thank you so much for watching. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you'll be informed from my next videos. Thank you so much. Good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Jake Dilabas signing off. Gunpla Bear Show signing off. Bye.